Hello and welcome back again to my channel. In today's video we are going to do a prediction of UFC 274 which is going to happen this Sunday. So first of all I just want to thank everybody who is subscribed to my channel. Like I now have 300 subscribers and it's crazy because like I never thought of even having 10 subscribers because this is a random mixed martial arts channel. I just want to have 10 to 20 friends that I can watch UFC with, but now I have 300 subscribers, so it's good. Keep subscribing. So, the first fight that I'm going to talk about is Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chandler. And ever since Michael Chandler has been in the UFC, all his fights have been really exciting. This man was a champion of Bellator, he was three-time champions of the lightweight division, so it's kind of explains itself. But I still believe he has something to prove, because he has been with some tremendous fighters, but he has never been with someone who's good at everything. Because okay, he has those fights in Bellator against brilliant, like Eddie Alvarez and Benson Henderson, but I want to see him against someone like Tony Ferguson, who's going to, be a little awkward, who is going to give him an awkward fight. So I want him to get tested before I can say, his 3-1 favorite over Tony Ferguson. So I just feel like, I want to see more of him in the UFC. Okay, he has some good fights. I totally agree with that, but I still believe, like Tony Ferguson is going to win because it's tough, for Tony Ferguson. I think if he loses this fight, he's going out of the UFC because four fights in lightweight division at 38 years old will be tough to lose. And if Tony Ferguson loses this fight, I think that's it. That's it for the man who's never fought Habib. And yeah, so that would be it for Tony Ferguson. How do I think Tony Ferguson is going to win? Darts. I think he's going to darts. I think he's just like Michael Chandler does lean on his punches, and if Tony Ferguson can get away from his punch and can put the darts choke on, I think like Tony Ferguson can win this fight. This is like contrary to the popular belief, it's a quite winnable fight for Tony Ferguson. I can say that. I think like this fight is Michael Chandler can win by knockout. By I don't think he wins in a grappling match with Tony Ferguson, but I think Michael Chandler has a higher power because Tony Ferguson has never been the power puncher. I think he has been always like those volume guys, who can punch you and also like his weird angles. He can punch you with weird angles, and I think like that's the positive point about the striking of Tony Ferguson. But in a pure striking match, I think Tony Ferguson would lose this match because of the power of alone because the power of Michael Chandler is like very high in comparison to Tony Ferguson. So I think that's not a good matchup for him. So he just have to make this a grappling match, and he's got long hands, so he can give some darts choke, some nasty darts choke. So I think the way he will win this fight is darts choke. So I'm going to take the underdog in this fight, Tony Ferguson. And the second fight that I want to talk about is Donald Cerrone and Joe Lozon, because these two are legends. These two are legends. I've seen them since I was a kid. These are great. And these men have been there since the day one of the evolution of mixed martial arts. I mean, like not as not when the old UFC thing was going on, but they were like most of my childhood I've watched them fight. So I'm really excited, but I feel like this is quite a winnable matchup for Donald Cerrone because Donald Cerrone is one of those guys. I think he can like he can grapple, but he doesn't want to show his grappling. He's a superior striker, don't get me wrong, but I think he can grapple. So I think Donald Cerrone will win this fight because I think Joe Lozon is good at jiu-jitsu, but he's not that powerful. He's shorter than Donald Cerrone, and I don't think Joe Lozon can do those submissions. remember the time when Joe Lozon was first coming to the scene, the nerdy guy who's outstruck, you know, just won that fight against Jens Pulver. Those were like good old days of mixed martial arts. I really missed those days. So many memories about those days. And so I think, like Donald Cerrone will win this fight, and I think he needs a win more than Joe Lozon. I think so. And they're never going to win. I mean, like never going to be a contender in this division. They're never going to be, like a championship level, but it will be a good fight. I think so. So Joe Lozon, no. Donald Cerrone, yes. I think Donald Cerrone is going to win this fight. So the last part we are going to talk about is the main event. Charles do Bronx Oliveira versus the human highlight Justin Gaethje, and I'm so excited about this fight. But yesterday, one of the most bizarre things that I've ever seen happen in the UFC happened, because Charles do Bronx Oliveira, being a champion, missed weight. And when he missed weight, he lost his belt. Because as a champion in the UFC, you have to defend your belt. And when you have to defend your belt, you have to make that weight. And if you don't make that weight, only the other person is eligible. The person who's made the weight, your opponent, he's eligible to win the championship. Charles Oliveira will lose his championship even though he wins. So it's a very tough thing. It's a tough thing, for Charles Oliveira. So how do I see this fight going? I would like to say I want to see Justin Gaethje because I'm a big Gaethje fan. So I just want to say Justin Gaethje will win. But I just need to be honest with my subscribers, with you people, with my, myself also, because Justin Gaethje tries to, he overpunches sometimes, and that's the opening for Charles Oliveira to throw in his submissions. I think Charles Oliveira doesn't need to get Justin Gaethje down, and I don't think he can get Justin Gaethje down, because Justin Gaethje is a, very good wrestler himself, but the level of jiu-jitsu awareness in Justin Gaethje is a little bit short. I think I can see, Justin Gaethje is not that aware in jiu-jitsu. I think because when Khabib submitted Justin Gaethje, I thought that that thing was a little bit defendable, but still, Justin Gaethje, it happens sometimes, but I don't think I think Charles Oliveira is going to have another submission in his plethora, his whole submission wins. He has so many submission wins, most submission wins in the UFC. So I think Charles Oliveira is going to win this fight. So my picks are Donald Cerrone, between Donald Cerrone and Joe Lozon, and between Michael Chandler and Tony Ferguson. I think Tony Ferguson, and that's a little bit of my heart, because I want Tony Ferguson to win. I don't want him to retire. Who knows if he wins, and he wins another fight, maybe against Beneil Dariush. No, he lost against Beneil Dariush. What the fuck I'm saying? I think maybe against some other person, he will become, one of the contenders, and he wins the championship. Then we have Khabib back again. So that's why I want Tony Ferguson to win, and I also want to see him win, because it's been tough for him, because he lost 3 fights in a row. I just don't like these legends. He was on a 12 fight win streak, so I don't want him to lose. Please, Tony Ferguson, just win this fight and give us our dream fight between Tony Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov. So this is how I think this event will go. And now I want to talk about my channel. My channel, the number of subscribers have grown very rapidly, 100 to 300 right now. So I would like to thank and welcome my new subscribers all there. I can see you are my good friend, because I'll be honest with you, I really lack friends who like martial arts. I have friends who watch cricket with me, who watch football with me, who watch whatever I like, but they don't watch martial arts with me, UFC with me, because some of them watch boxing, but they don't watch UFC, because I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, that's a little bit idiot thing to do, not watching UFC. What the fuck are you doing with your life? So I just want them to watch UFC with me. So I'm planning to do a live on this channel, live about UFC 274, but I don't think I will do that. But somewhere in the future I will do live, like live stream of the event, and I'm going to just just be a fight companion with me, just watch with me and try to just be a little bit friendly, like having conversation while seeing those UFC fights. So if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe, and share with your friends who like martial arts. So it's been a good journey, you know like 2 years since, I mean not 2 years, 1 year and 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, oh my goodness, 1 year 9 months on YouTube, and I have like 0 to 300 subscribers, more than 4,000 watch hours too. So my channel is going, so I want to like keep this martial arts thing going. I have planned to make a different channel about different things, because I am a doctor, so I want to do different things. So but still, I mean, it's good. This channel is going good, so I'm going to keep this channel. So please like, share and subscribe.